I'm Sharon Bill. Welcome to my Music Theory Tuition series where I work with you step by step through the ABRSM Discovering Music Theory grades. I'll work through every single exercise and explain everything you need to know. You can access information about the books I have available to help you on my website. Go to sharonbill.com. For advert-free and longer lessons, you can become a patron at patreon.com/SharonBill. If you can give me a like, that would be super, and please do subscribe to my channel to stay updated. You can support this channel by buying me a coffee at buymeacoffee.com/SharonBill. Continuing on in the Grade 5 Discovering Music Theory workbook, we'll look at page 18 now, continuing with the topic of transposing. In the previous exercise, we transposed just individual notes to the relevant interval, and now we're going to look at the same principle but with passages of music. And this is because we need instruments to sound in the same pitch even though they're tuned in different intervals. So like, for example, the clarinet is tuned to B flat, and so it's a major second different from, for example, the flute, which is tuned in C. And so we'd need to transpose so that they can both sound the same pitch. And so the way that we do that is by looking at the key signature and transposing it up the relevant amount. So here we have the key signature of C major. It could be A minor, but any accidentals would kind of deal with that for you along the way. And it's much easier to just think in a major key, so C major, and we know that C upper major second takes us to D, and so our new key signature must be D major. So we've gone from C major to D major, and then every note must then move up a full tone, a major second. So we've gone from C, which is our key note, and so we go up one step from C to D, which is our key note, and then we can see that everything moves up a step in relation to that. So everything is moved up a step. So the C has become a D, the D has become an E, the E has become an F sharp, but the key signature will deal with that for us. We don't have to worry about that. The F has become a G, and then the G has become an A. And so we have that regardless of what interval we're going, the principle is always the same. We have the key signature first, and then we deal with the notes. So here we have a key signature of 3 sharps, which is A major. Again, it could be F sharp minor, we know from our related keys, and this is why it's so handy to have your circle of fifths always written out or to hand. And so we need to transpose up a minor third, and so a minor third, 1, 2, 3 takes us to C, because C sharp would be a major third, C natural is a minor third, so we've now gone to the key of C major, which is no sharps or flats, and then we just move everything up accordingly. And so to move A up a third, a minor third, 1, 2, 3 takes us to C, and here we are on C. And just to illustrate the point, A is our key note, and we can see that C is our key note, and then everything moves up accordingly. Just the same principle, always the same formula, and now we're going to do it up a fifth. So here we have the key signature of G major. Of course, it could be E minor, but anything in the music, any accidentals, will deal with that as we go along. And so we need to go up a perfect fifth. So G, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. A perfect fifth higher is D. And so we're going to D major now. And here we've got to move every note up 5 steps. So here this G, up 5 steps, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 becomes a D. And just to illustrate the point, we have our key note D in D major. We have our key note G in G major, and then everything steps up accordingly. And it really is as simple as that, just carefully following those 2 little steps, and then we adjust the music as we go along, translating the blobs to the correct place on the stave, really. And so let's look at exercise 2. Putting that into practice, we're going to look at these following statements to see if they are true or false. So is it true or is it false that the key of C major transposed up a major second becomes the key of D major? Well, we've just seen that in action, haven't we? C major transposed up a major second becomes D major. And so that's true. We've already done the thinking for that. Is it true or is it false that the key of C minor transposed down a third becomes A minor? Well, let's look at the intervals. C down a third, down a minor third, 1, 2, 3. And we know that A to C natural is a minor third. A to C sharp would be major. A to C natural is a minor third. 1, 2, 3. And we've seen that interval going the opposite way, actually, with the major keys going up. And so it's exactly the same principle with the minor keys. C major going down becomes A major. So C minor going down a minor third becomes A minor. And we've just seen it on the piano. 1, 2, 3, a minor third. That is true. Is it true or is it false that C major transposed up a perfect fifth becomes the key of F major? Well, let's count up from C. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. No, that's not correct. It takes us to G. Actually, it's down 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And so that is false. It's taken us the wrong way. Is it true or is it false that the key of C major transposed down a major second becomes the key of B major? Well, let's have a look. So we've got to go down a major second. So C down a major second is not B, because that's not a full step. We need a full tone, which is 2 semitones. And that takes us to B flat. That would be a minor second. We want a major second, which is a semitone greater. Remember, it's a greater interval down. Major means greater, minor means lesser by a semitone. C to B is a minor second. C to B flat is a major second. And so that's false. Is it true or is it false that the key of C major transposed up a minor third becomes the key of E flat major? So we need to go up a minor third from C major. So here's C. So 1, 2, 3 is our third. However, C to E is a major third. And if you think in your minor key, C minor should have E flat, which is lesser. It should be E flat. C to E flat is the minor third, and so that is correct. And then is it true or is it false that the key of C minor transposed down a perfect fifth becomes the key of G minor? Well, we've just looked at C down a fifth, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So C minor down a perfect fifth would be F minor. We've not gone far enough, have we? It's actually up a perfect fifth. They've taken us the wrong way again, and so that's false. I hope this is helpful to your studies. Please do like and subscribe to stay updated. If you'd like to support this channel, you can buy me a coffee, and for advert-free lessons, you can become a patron. Do visit my website where you'll find many resources available to help you. Visit sharonbill.com. Thanks for watching. Bye.